Today in Bits, we're going to talk about 1, 2, 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3 blocks are typically used by machinists, but they are useful for everyone in just about every shop. Basically, they are a block of hardened steel with specific dimensions, 1 inch by 2 inches by 3 inches. They also come in 2, 4, 6 configurations if you need that, or if you need a metric version, those are out there too. And sometimes you can buy them slightly oversized so that you can mill them down to very precise measurements that work exactly for you. And the really important thing is that they have flat sides, parallel faces, and perfectly square corners. The prices vary based on the precision and the quality. If that's not important, that will drive the cost down quite a bit. You can usually get a set of inexpensive ones for $10 to $20. They usually have a pattern of holes drilled through them in both directions, and some of those holes have a thread to them. That makes it really easy to use a bolt to put 2 of these blocks together or bolt them down to a surface. Some of them even have counterbore holes so that you can sink a screw head all the way on the inside so it doesn't sit above the surface. This is great if you're using it in a mill or on a CNC machine. But whether you're into machining or not, they can be super useful in your shop. Here are some of the ways that I use them. Often I'll use them as a clamp on really lightweight materials like foam that just need a little bit of pressure to hold them together while the glue dries. They're also great for propping up and making a perfect 90-degree corner. This is great for propping up other pieces that are being glued together or just having a fixture to set something against. They're also great for making a 90-degree inside corner. If you need to set 2 pieces of material at 90 degrees while they're glued up, this is a great way to do it, and to make it even stronger, you can drive a bolt through one block into the other, locking them together into a fixture. You can also use these holes to bolt the blocks down. This is great for making a stop for a saw or a fixture on a CNC table. They weigh about a pound each, so they're just enough weight to lay on top of something to hold a sheet of paper down or to stop things from moving around while you're working. And since they have straight sides and square corners, they're also great for cutting or drawing lines against. Another thing that's really useful is to use them as a parallel line offset. If you've got a mark and you need to make another mark 1 inch away, or 2 inches or 3 inches, you can use that dimension of the block and trace along that line. They're also great for bolting together to make an interesting fixture or putting in a vise so that you can bolt down a piece of material while you work on it. There are tons and tons of different uses, even if you're not a machinist. If you've got some other uses for these, I would love to hear about it. Please let us know down in the comments and we can all learn together. And if you are a machinist and you have even more specific uses for the blocks, please put those down there as well. Big thanks to WeldBond for sponsoring this video. They've got a fantastic adhesive that's non-toxic and useful for all sorts of stuff in the shop. Hit the link down below to go check them out. We've also got a playlist of other Bits videos that you may want to see, and we'll be back really soon with a new project. See you then.